Living in St. Pete Beach, Florida, the pros and the cons. Now, just like any other city, there's going to be your pros and there's going to be your cons. This is what I suggest doing whenever I'm trying to decide if I want to move somewhere or do something, is I make a list, the pros and the cons, and I see which one outweighs the other. Now let's get some of the housekeeping rules out of the way first. If you're new to this station, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon so you're notified every time I release a new video, because I'm always doing videos on what it's like to live in the area, the different neighborhoods. Actually, I just released a video on the cost of living in the area. I go over the different areas and different price points on the homes. If that's something you're interested in, I'm going to put that down in the comments or in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and you can click on that and you can watch that next if you'd like. Now, let's get started. My name is John Kinnan. Let's get started here. My name is John Kinnan, and I am a local real estate agent servicing the Clearwater Beach area all the way down to St. Pete Beach. Now, this is the second time that I've moved down to Florida, and I don't ever plan on leaving this time. The first time I was a little younger, and I lived over in the Orlando area. I worked for Walt Disney World. It was one of the greatest jobs I ever did have. Now, this time, I've lived down here for about 5 years with my family. My wife and I, we love it. We moved down here because, well, our family is a big beach-going family. We love the beaches, and we just didn't get enough of it where we were from or where we were living, which was Michigan. So we decided to move down to the area. Now, when you think of St. Pete Beach, you probably think of the beaches and just all the people that are around. And you're right. There are a lot of beaches. There are a lot of people, because one of the cons is people are moving here by the loads, just because it's either because of the lower property taxes, no state income tax, things like that, or it's the weather and the beaches like I did, or they're moving down here because of jobs. Now, whatever it is, it's bringing a lot of northerners down this way, which is also a good thing, because that might be why you're moving here too. You're coming from the north, you want the nicer weather, you want the endless summers, and you want to be maybe closer to family, closer to other people that have moved down here. The nice thing though is that all the people here seem to be super friendly. It's something about Florida, it's something about the lifestyle, maybe it's all the sunshine. It just makes people in a better mood, and you don't really run into that many rude people down here. It's really a nice environment. Now, one of the cool things about St. Pete Beach is the walkability of it. It's really compacted into 1 square mile of the downtown area. You can pretty much walk to anything you want. You have your grocery stores, your pharmacies, your eateries, your tattoo shops, the postal service, the beaches. You can walk right to it. And it's all flat, so it's very easily walkable. Now, one of the negative things is, it gets really hot here during the summer. It really does. And if, July, August, and a little bit of September even, if you are walking outside, you might sweat in places you didn't even know you had until you moved to Florida. But also, on the plus side, we have 9 months of beautiful weather. You might get too hot during the summer, and you might spend a lot of time in your air-conditioned condo or your home, or if you're like us, you're going to spend a lot of your time at the beach and at the pool. That's what we like, and that's why we moved here. Now, the cost of living here, hold on, I'm going to itch my head. You ever get that itch? Anyways, the cost of living here is actually kind of low. Believe it or not, like I said, you have no state income tax, and you have low property taxes, and all of that combined means that you can afford more home. If you're coming from one of those high tax dollar states like New York, New Jersey, California's off the charts right now, you're gonna really enjoy this. It's gonna be kind of nice. I mean, I came from Michigan, where the price of living was a little higher than price of living down here, and I was able to afford more of a home, believe it or not. Now, when it comes to housing, you have a lot of homes on the ocean that are gonna be, you know, your $1 million homes, or you could find a fixer-upper that's a little ways inland, fix it up, make it super nice, and turn around and sell it in a few years if you want. Now it really has a place for everybody when it comes to housing. You know, you have your fixer-uppers, you have your apartments, you have your mansions as well. It just all depends on what's going to fit your lifestyle. We have tons of 55 and over communities, if that's something you're looking into, which is really nice for, you know, 55 and older people. I can't wait to turn 55. I'm going to move right into one of them. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about the culture down here. We have a really progressive culture. We have live music. Almost every single night you can find live music somewhere in the city. You have, and what's nice, I love this about Florida, is like whatever restaurant you usually go to, especially if it's, you know, close to the beach, they always have outdoor seating and they always have music. People are always in a good mood. A lot of people are on vacation, that's why they're in a good mood, but you are gonna live where people vacation. It sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounds real nice. I couldn't wait to get down there when I used to live in Michigan. Now, when a snowstorm hits Michigan, I'm sitting there on the beach. You know, I'm sure to post a few pictures about it. You know, just to rub it in a little bit, maybe not. There is a tradition that started here back in 2015. It's called the Arts Festival, and tons of artists from all over the world come down here, and they paint up the sides of the buildings, and the whole town turns into this huge, like, art masterpiece. It's really cool. It's really something you'll probably enjoy, especially if you've never seen it before. Down over in Clearwater Beach, I know we're talking about St. Pete Beach right now, but down in Clearwater Beach they have things like the boat races, the super boat races, the last weekend in September every year. They have the sand castles where they build them. That's usually in the spring. It's just, there's always something to do down here, and it's always fun. You are gonna have to work though. Remember, if you're used to coming down here on vacation, you are gonna have to work. But when you get out of work and you have those days that you have off, you're actually gonna get to enjoy them and get out there and do things. If you're not here already, you're gonna love it. And a lot of my clients aren't here yet because of this YouTube channel. I'm able to reach tons of people. So if that's you, make sure you watch my 6 steps to moving here. I'll put it up here in the corner, right here, or here, somewhere. Anyways, it talks about the 6 steps that make it easy for you to move down here. I've really streamlined the process for a lot of people. A lot of people have a great experience doing it. So if you're moving here from another state, or if you're watching this from a different state, put where you're watching it from down in the comments, or if you have other questions about the area, be sure to put those in the comments too. If there's a certain area you're thinking about moving and I haven't done a video on it, be sure to put that in the comments. Ask me to do one. I'll reach out to you personally and I'll make sure I answer all your questions. I can either do a personal video just for you, or I'll do a video for everybody, and maybe it'll help some more people out too. But anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Be sure to hit that subscribe button like I said, and give it a thumbs up if you got some good information from this video. It helps me get my videos out to the rest of the world. Alright? So have an awesome week, guys, and enjoy life.